Hi. Hi. Sorry, I was just doing an Instagram post. Um, I forgot the time. Let me just quickly restart so I can see the chat. Sometimes the chat freezes. Yeah, that's better. I thought no one was chatting then. Alright, give me a sec, guys, and I'll organize myself. Okay, and almost there. So my lips are, oh my gosh, I brought my lip balm, I forgot, I thought I was downstairs. Finally making it to a live, yay, me too. Hi Rose. Hi Annie, hi Wendy. Hi Christiana. Hi Hannah, Janali, Helen, and Asana. Hi everyone. And everyone in chat and everyone joining. I won't say hi to everyone because I'll be here all day. So guys, tonight we're going to do Chill One. This is our first 2025 live stream after Burb Fest. So no burbs tonight. I know guys, it's sad. I had to come to an end. If you guys are still drawing birds, I know that there's a few bird challenges going on right now on the old Instagram. Let me know. But I am taking a break. Although technically I did draw a bird the other day. Because I did this page the last 2 mornings. Before work. I did like one page and then another page. And I drew this bird. So technically still drawing birds. Can't get away from them. And I thought we could do something like this tonight because it was super fun. So basically I've just been playing on my sketchbook the last few days. I did this one here. Probably shouldn't have shown that form live because that was like actually sensitive information, but it's covered in oil pastel, so I don't think anyone saw that. Yeah, basically just these 2 pages, this one here and this one here, and I just sprayed this one downstairs before we joined, so hopefully it's not too messy. I'll pop a piece of paper there, and I'm definitely wearing the wrong jumper because this jumper is, the sleeves are like so long and it's really annoying sometimes, but we'll deal with it. Okay, right, so we're gonna start on a fresh new page and we're gonna do mixed media today. So I've got like heaps and heaps of different mixed medias. I'm not gonna do paint today, just paint pens. So I'm just gonna grab some colors. I'm probably just gonna try and use a similar color palette to what I was using because it was a nice color palette, I thought. Maybe this pink one. And it's on the floor. Let me know what you're drawing in the chat. Also, if you're new or if you haven't been to one of these before, we're not going to do music, so you guys can pop your own music on in the background. That's why it's so quiet. And yes, it is cringe, I know. And yes, I am uncomfortable with it, but it's fine. We're going to get through it together. So pop some music on in the background if you like, or just listen to the silence or the blood coursing around your body. Whatever you feel most comfortable with. And what are we going to draw today? I'll show you in a second. I'm just going to show you all the materials I'm going to use. So I got my paint pens here. Just those 4 today. I've got them on the floor if I want more. These little pastels I got from Florence Paint Makers. And then obviously the pencils. Neo Colors, which I'll hide in here. And probably some oil pastels, which I have in my drawers. I'll bring them out. I have like a little mini drawer, like chest of drawers over here. It's very cute. And I thought it was a great idea when I did it, but it's actually very annoying. So I having to get the pastels out every time, but it's fine. I'll put this to the side. And then I'll show you guys what I was thinking of drawing, okay? So, basically, I just wanted to draw some, like, random bits from the last month. So, I've just got a few photos from the last, like, few weeks. Literally the last, like, maybe week and a half, actually. This was just today. It's a graveyard. And then these are some snowdrops that I saw. This is me. I don't know if you saw on Instagram, but I found a whole bunch of, like, my old photos when I was tidying my room up. And I just thought, this is the cutest photo ever. It doesn't really fit, though, so... Robin, obviously. Then we got a sunset, We're outside our very dirty window. And then we have some of these, which are from the other week when we went on a walk. So kind of snowy photos. And then some ducks and these really cool houses in Keswick, which I really like. And that's it. So, Denali's drawing, painting a hummingbird and tulips. That sounds like a nice combo. Hi Tressa. Rose is continuing the bird challenge. Oh yeah, I think you told me about that. Birds of Japan. That's very cool. I like that. Annie, I thought you said you're eating fruit bats then, but you're drawing fruit bats. Cool. Okay, so let's just start. I think it'd be best to kind of like figure out what pictures we're gonna use, and then I can draw my little boxes. So let's do that. Let's go backwards. Do we like these houses? What do we think? I like them. Okay, so I'm gonna do like a little box up here for these houses. I kind of like going big. It's like big, little, big, little. Get lots of different kind of shapes. Do you have any tips of simplifying the landscape? I mean, maybe we can talk about it when I get there. But yeah, right now, I'll just focus on getting started. So the geese, I think, can probably be in another little box here. And then I just have to remember what goes in what, okay? Birds of Japan, that's cool. I shoot some birds of Canada. Oh, these are Canadian geese. You can draw these, Wendy. And then another little one. Maybe something less. Maybe like just this little house here, I think is quite nice. And then we'll need a long one here. That's what she said. Maybe we can do this one here. So this one's kind of like landscape heavy on this side, which I don't hate. Oh, Wendy, how's your, did you finish your oil paintings? Okay, this one here, I'm going to do tulips at the top. And I'm just doing these super rough. I don't really care if they're even or not. And then I think I might do me here, because I'm just the cutest patootie ever. Martin, I showed this photo to Martin, and he was like, you should dress like that now. You should get those glasses and get a top. And I said, even a mullet? And he was like, that's not a mullet. It's definitely a mullet. And I think I'll draw the robin here. And then maybe we can have a big one down here. Now, I hope that I can finish all of these. The graveyard. Oh, I really wanted to do the graveyard. Maybe we'll do this. I really wanted to do the graveyard big, but we can do 3 little boxes and they can all be the graveyard. Like one would be the moon, one would be some graves, and one would be the whole scene. That could be kind of fun. Oh, it's really hot. I don't know if I should go change my t-shirt or maybe just put my hair up. Is anyone else boiling or is it just me? Just me? Okay. I think if I put my hair up it will help. I washed my hair right before dinner, so I had it down to dry. But I'm one of those people that I get really warm very easily. And I almost kind of like want to go put a t-shirt on, but I won't. I'll go put a t-shirt on in a second if I'm boiling. Just a little more to do on the last one. I'm behind on posting anything. Yeah, I was behind too by like a week. Let's do this. Alright, okay. So, does everyone remember what I was doing? I think it was this one here first, yeah? So feel free to join in if you want. Would this be considered a landscape? I'm not tired, you're tired. Okay, so when I was doing the ones on the other page here, I was kind of just mixing and matching whatever material I wanted. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to start with the sky, I think, because it's kind of like the biggish area. And I'm just going to draw it all in blue. Like this. And then we'll go over with like neo pastel for the clouds. I think will be nice. And I really love that. But also, I don't know if you guys have used these. The Pilot Pin Tour. They're really nice. They're actually super juicy. Look how juicy that is. Can I zoom? Compared to, I mean, obviously there's more ink in it, but compared to that one, isn't that crazy? And then we can maybe do this. Just like use this as a paintbrush. I do that sometimes. Oh, hi Mandy. Hi Pael. Not hot here. Icy roads cause late start for school. Icy roads. It was quite icy actually on our street earlier. I went over to the road. Mum was cooking dinner and he needed something, so I had to go across the road and get it. And oh, it slipped up on our driveway. It was slippery. I love this Ref Rider. Awesome. Hey, you can feel free to draw if you guys want to draw along. I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to have them up for. I might actually switch, depending on how fast this goes, I might switch between the different photos, but I probably won't. I didn't do that last time actually when I was doing the other page. So I'm going to try and pick the same colours I did for the other spread so they all kind of catch, so they all kind of match. And I actually cleaned my desk up yesterday. I cleaned all of my materials up. I should have kept them out, but I cleaned them all up because I was doing Etsy orders, and I make sure that I always clean my desk before I do Etsy orders because I always have stuff all over my desk. And I had so much oil pastel. This oil pastel here, this is the culprit, this colour. I had it because it got on the bottom of my mouse. Well, you can see it's stained there. I cleaned it off. And I know I mean, look, my Mac right now is covered in paint, pastel. Like, it is the worst. My fault, obviously. But, like, I wouldn't advise anyone to treat something so expensive so poorly, but I do. And I had oil pastel everywhere. And every time I tried to clean it, I used my cloth to clean it. And the cloth had oil pastel on, which got it on the desk again. I went downstairs and Martin thought I was bleeding because I had it all over my eyebrow, like coming down my face. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but there we go. Hello biscuits. Can I call you Cookie? Okay, yes, I forgot your name. I know you told me last week, but I forgot it. I'm sorry. I just now remember that you're biscuits or cookies. And Bia's here. Hi, Bia. Finally catching a live. Very cool. My partner saw what I'm watching and asked if it's a cemetery fest. It isn't, but that's a great idea. I love drawing the cemetery. Or the cemetery. Cemetery? Graveyard? I love it. I love all the old spooky graveyards. Alright, so I'm going to use oil pastel here. And I'm just going to kind of like guess where things are. The problem is the houses are quite far away. I don't want to zoom in, but I'm just going to guesstimate it. And then I'm going to use a little trick that I've been doing the last couple of days, which I got from Daria Ulele. I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. But I'm sure a lot of you know Daria from Instagram. She does she lives in Belgrade. She does the most amazing mixed media, and she just started a Patreon, and I'm obsessed with her stuff. So she was using cocktail sticks. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the perfect colour for this house next door. You can call me Cookie. Oh, Eva. You know, I was gonna say, it's funny because I had V in my head, and I wanted to say like Veronica, but I knew it wasn't Veronica. At least April still knows her Spanish. Well, actually, the first time Eva came on, I asked her if it was chicken, because I got it mixed up with chicken, because chicken is like, I'm gonna forget now, but Eva, remind me what chicken is again. It's very similar. There's a G and there's a double L. So, yeah. Let's not talk about the time when I lived in Spain and I said that I was gonna be making a Spanish omelette with horses instead of onion, because the word for onion and horses is quite similar as well. Learning languages is fun. Gallina, yeah, nice. I knew this was happening but still forgot. Literally, you're only a few minutes late. We've literally just started, don't worry, Jessica. It was like with our supplies. Blessings from Arctic Vermont. Is it cold out there, huh? I'm just gonna do block colors here. Probably a mistake because the roofs are a different color, but we'll worry about that later. I've always wanted to draw these houses every time I see them, and I've never taken a photo of them until the last time we went. And I think they're probably all hotels or bread and breakfasts. I feel like at least one of them's a big hotel. Maybe this one I'm drawing now with the big old chimneys. I joined her Patreon, just love her work. Yes, I really want to join. Do you guys remember I'm trying to do no buy? And I deliberated getting it or not. I know it's only a few pound a month. It's not much at all. But like, if I crack, it'll be easier to crack the next time, you know. And also, there's not much. Like, I think I might see if I can get one for my birthday, and then there'll be like 6 months worth of stuff, you know, you can go watch, which is sometimes what I do on people's patrons. And let me know if you guys do this too. I think it's probably common to kind of go around your favorite patrons, favorite artists, yeah, and like join for a month or 2 months or 3 months, and then go somewhere else, and then come back when there's a lot of like stuff or new stuff. And I think it's actually, do you think maybe it's to do with like our Netflix binging society, where now it's like you can't wait. I do that with podcasts too. Like, I won't listen to podcasts, and sometimes even artists on YouTube, like vlogs, I won't watch their stuff for ages and ages, or listen to a certain podcast for ages, and then suddenly I'll just go back and watch, you know, 50 in a row or something. I do that all the time with everything. I totally do that. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Loyal to me and Emma Carlisle. Well, that is great company to have, Helen. Thank you. Emma has the most amazing patron. I love hers, and Sarah Dyer's as well. Okay, I might join Sarah Dyer's actually this year again for Folktale Week, because she does great Folktale Week stuff. Just gonna darken the roof up here. Can you guys see? I don't know if my hand's in the way. My big old hand. Let me know. I started filming a vlog yesterday. February vlog, a month vlog. I haven't done one of those for ages, but I was watching all of my vlogs last week, or this week, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know what the date is anymore. And I really miss doing them, because it's so nice to look back and have memories of what you were doing. And I feel like I've just been so busy it feels like literally for the last 6 months, I've been so busy doing stuff that I haven't been able to just stop. So yeah, I'm going to try and start again. I'm loving the oil pastels right now, guys. I'm just trying to find the right colours. There's so many of them. I should probably put them here so you can see them. There's just so many colours. I probably should have picked a colour palette before I started, but I didn't think about that. And I don't want to put too much oil on, just in case I want to do other stuff, because it's kind of hard to draw over the top of it. But yeah, they've been really fun. I haven't been putting oil pastels in my sketchbooks at all, and I just started to. I think it was also because I saw Daria do it too, and I was like, oh, be brave, April, be brave. I don't know why, but the sketchbook has always been oil, apart from if I'm doing like Odd Orange, and it's kind of like a fun session, but mixing it with media always feels so scary. I don't know why. Need to get back to Sarah Dye. I love it. Oh, Becca Hall. Yeah, that's cool. Has she had a patron for long? I feel like it's fairly new, maybe. I've done these hills like so wrong. Doesn't have to be accurate though. unless someone is from the area and is gonna like yell at me, I think we'll be okay. I'm just gonna do this line there. So I think someone asked a question about Denali asked a question about simplifying landscapes. I tend to get lost in adding too many details. So I think you just have to start like big to small. I mean, I don't have a problem with, you guys know I don't have a problem with detail. I'm like, the less detail, the better. I'm more of a forest than the tree kind of gal, I guess you could say. What am I looking for? I don't know. Maybe we should try some of this stuff on the bottom. That could be fun. So yeah, start with like big shapes. So block out the big shapes, I guess. And it's really difficult. Maybe I can try and do a video for that because it's kind of hard to, or like a dedicated. I've got a list that I got from Instagram where people were asking me, people suggesting different live stream sessions. So maybe that can be one, and we can just do landscapes and talk about it and like go through it. Maybe I didn't want these. The thing I don't want the live streams to be is like trying to, like, I don't mind answering questions. Obviously, I love answering questions, but when they're tricky and you have to think about them, I mean, this is kind of like a way for me to almost relax and just chat with you guys. So what do I do with this stuff? Just do this, maybe. Okay. I'm trying to not blow them anymore because I know that's really bad. It's very annoying though because I just want to blow them. Just a small blow. It's like I have to go cold. I can't go cold tofu, you know. I have to just like go into it slowly. What am I doing? I don't even know. Grass, trees. I think we should definitely bring this color in. It's like one of my favorite. Where's the camera? It's one of my. There it is. It's one of my favorite colors. This one. I don't know what it is because I've lost the name for it. But it's like a green yellow. It's gorgeous. Look at it. I think this is the closest to neon that they have. Probably. I've been with her quite a few months. She has quite a lot of content, but not like Emma Collar, Sarah Dyer. Oh, that was so cryptic. The ECDSDQ words are hard. All right, just a little bit of this, just for fun. And then I think we'll start trying to do some windows and things because that will start bringing it together a little bit better. Looking for a dark pencil. All of my pencils are getting so small now. I'd have heaps of replacements, but I'm just trying to... I just love to squeeze out the most I can from the pencils because, I don't know, I just do. And then I can put my tiny pencil pot afterwards. I was occupied when Odd Orange had Zoom session. I haven't got the email with the recording yet. Have any of you? I don't think I have, actually. I don't think she sent it yet. I can't remember getting it. Patreon subscriptions are my equivalent to watching TV. That's cool. I couldn't do that because for me, I'd need to like concentrate. I don't know. Especially some people that have really... You just want to kind of like... For me, TV is kind of just about relaxing, not learning. No Odd Orange recording yet. I don't think so. I can check my email if you want. But I'm pretty sure I haven't had one. I'm slowly learning mixed media. I'm wondering what the difference between water soluble oil pastels and Neocolor 2. I'm going to get some Neocolors. Yeah, Neocolors are like wax crayons. We'll use some in a second actually. And oil pastels are, so the main difference is the Neocolors are made from wax and the oil colors are made from oil. And you can, I think, you can dilute some oil pastels, but or like you can use turpentine, but I think you can dilute some with water. But the Neocolors are specifically, especially the twos, are meant to be used with water or can be used with water. And they have a different texture too, like a much different texture. Have you ever used metallic watercolors, and if so, what brand do you recommend? I've used very sparingly, I think it's the Gansai, Kurotake Gansai Tambi watercolors. I got them in a scroller box back in the day when I used to do scroller box, and I am not a big fan of metallics. I don't like metallics. Love my Neo 2s. Yeah, I always think about getting Neo color 1s because I actually never use the water soluble bit from the Neo color 2s, like hardly ever. But the Neo color 2s have more colors as well, which is kind of why I like them. And I've heard the Neo color 1s are harder, like not as soft. This is weird. Look, I'm kind of like scraping through the oil pastel. That's fun. I want to do like a really black. I want to do a really dark black chimney. But I don't actually think I have a dark black. I have this grey colour, which is just as good, I guess. Neo colour 1s are harder and break easier. My Neo color 2s break so much. So if they break harder, I would be in trouble to use them. I really love all this white, but I'm not using any of it. Like the white of the buildings. Maybe we'll make this section white here. Oh, I'll show you something I've been doing actually. I won't be able to do it here because I've used too much oil colour. Oil pastel, but I'll show you what I've been doing maybe on one of the next panels. It's really fun. Maybe I can show you just down here. If I get like this Neo color here and just do this, some yellow. Like this. And then we'll get a color like a tree color. This is so disorganized. Like I should have picked a color palette before I redid this, because none of these colors go together at all. And then so it's almost like, do you know when you were a kid and you were playing with you like put the crayons down and then you covered it in black crayon and then you go over the top of it? You can do the same with the oil pastel. You can do it. So this is what I got from, I was copying from Daria, doing the trees like this. You can probably also go through with the Becca pencil actually and kind of do the same. It's kind of fun. It's just kind of silly. I'm actually not even copying the houses at all. I'm just drawing random windows and random doors. I don't really think you need to copy buildings like this. They're so tiny and far away. You wouldn't even know. Like, you're not going to know, you know, if you copy them or not. I was thinking that when you scrape away to find the other layers underneath. Yeah, like I found it's better, not better, but it's easier to see the scraping when you have the colour underneath than if you were to just do it on the white paper. Because something about the white paper, I don't know if it's like there's not anything underneath it. It doesn't give it as better texture. So like here, if I can show you, like the roof on the green building there is blue, and also on the other one, so you can see the blue tiles coming through, and it kind of just seems to stand out more than if I did it on the white paper. So yeah, that was really fun. It's kind of hard to do stuff here just because it's quite small, like to get like all the different roof tiles and everything. Oh wow, Mad Cat, thank you. That's how generous of you. Maybe I should talk about scraping more. And then scraping's really fun also, to do scraping things. And also I enjoy using the cocktail sticks. No, alright, just checking. I thought maybe it was magic talking about scraping. Bring out my magic cocktail stick. What do you guys call these? Cocktail sticks? Toothpicks? I guess it depends what you use them for. I use mine mainly to hold together fajitas because I always put way too much in my fajitas and I can never close them. No, that's really nice. Thank you. I never know what to I'm not very good at, like, when I get compliments at work. I got told once, actually, in one of my annual reviews that I probably shouldn't say this on stream, actually, but I got told in one of my annual reviews that I don't, even when I'm being told a compliment, I don't look very happy. And I was like, no one likes getting compliments in public, like in groups of people. Because sometimes at work I have to show videos that we've made, that my team's made, or that I've made. It depends on who's worked on it. And they show it in like not the entire company, but like a lot of people, like 50 people. And then they ask, the worst is when they ask me to talk about it. And they're like, how did you make this? And I'm just thinking, like, I just animated it, guys. Like, I don't know if I have to explain to you how the program work. Like, I don't know what corporate jargon you want from me, but I just animated it, and I don't like it. I hate talking in front of lots of people, so it's fine with you guys though, because I can't see any of your faces, so I can just pretend that you're all like different people, or all my friends. You are all my friends, right? I don't like this tree. I just showed it to you guys as something, but I actually really hate it. I keep looking at it. It's the completely wrong green. I'm just gonna go. I don't know what to do. Maybe we can just like completely scrape it off. No? Okay, just checking. Maybe we can just scrape it off with something. I'm just looking for, I thought I had like a business card or something, like a credit card, piece of cardboard. I tidied my office up the other day and I have literally nothing. Maybe I can use this. It's like a little box I had on the side. Let's see if we can get this off. I don't think this is going to work, you know. Just making a mess. It's fine. Let's see if this oil pastel's water soluble, seeing as we were talking about that earlier. I think I tried this before, you know, and I think actually, oh, you know what? It's the Neo colour underneath it that's picking up the water. Sometimes I just do this. I just have to get rid of something. It's like you literally, you could just be looking at this one thing that you didn't like, and you're not looking at anything else. You're just looking at this one thing that you really did not enjoy. But it's done now, and we can just cover it up with some blue, and it's like it was never there. And that's the magic of mixed media. Oh no! You are embarrassing me. I was only making jokes. Thank you, Macca. That's so kind of you. I feel like kind of a little bit nervous now. I feel like I have to do a good job now. All right. What am I doing? Okay, we're gonna bring this back from the brink because I feel like we almost ruined it, but look, we can still bring it back. It's fine. And we also have to fix the background here, which we'll do. This is why I don't know if I'm going to finish this whole page in this stream. Because when I was doing the other one, well, actually each page took like an hour, but I wasn't talking to people. Especially introverts, yeah. I'm definitely an introvert. I do like attention, and I do like making people laugh. But it's different. It's different in different situations. Like at work, it depends who I'm talking to on how myself I can be, or like how, you know, like how far I can push things. Because I am quite sarcastic at work as well. as in my daily life. Okay, let's do a quick see where we are. Right, I want to put these, let's just finish this last little house in the end, and I think actually I'm going to do another little bit of white. We can't actually see the house, but we'll just pretend he's there. The problem with doing oil pastel first is it's kind of hard to draw over the top of it. Has anyone been to Keswick here in the chat? If you're local to the area, there might be one person or two people or three people that are local. Let me know. That'd be nice. It's always nice to meet people from the area. Okay, cool. Almost done, guys. I seldom watch lives, however, I really enjoyed watching your process and I can ask questions. I'm a watercolorist. Now I want to learn mixed media and other media in general since discovering your chat. That's awesome. Mixed media is so fun. I feel like when I first started doing art, like mixed media wasn't on my radar. I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know it was an option that I had. And I actually went into watercolor first as well. Tried to draw realistic people. You can find some of my really old videos. They're very, very cringe on YouTube. I have all of my very first videos. And I started off trying to like learn to draw again after years of not drawing, and doing very realistic faces and also watercolor. And it never clicked for me. I never really enjoyed watercolor. And then I kind of started branching out and doing other things. And I can't remember how I got into mixed media. I think I don't know. I don't know what made me want to try it, but it's an addiction because the thing about mixed media is never enough. Like literally, there's always another thing to try. But when you give yourself like you allow yourself to try anything, it's dangerous, guys. And just cleaning my room out yesterday and the day before, I got so much stuff that I haven't used or I haven't given like a really good chance. So this year, I'm staying strong, and I'm not gonna buy anything. I know it's only February, but I'm gonna stay strong, guys. I'm not gonna buy anything, and I just want to kind of go back and test all of my materials out that I haven't used, and just kind of like get to know them better. I think that would be really fun. I want to do a tree. I do want to do some trees. Maybe we can do Neocolor. I should look after this one. We're gonna pick a palette because I feel like so chaotic right now with all these different colors to choose from. My young adult son gave me a free day with him for Christmas. A free day? Like he's just like spending a day with you? Like, okay. It's Saturday and I'm super excited. My Kisho Lumi, what's that? One thing, oh, okay, so it's a free day, like, it's like you can do what you want for the day. Is that what you mean? Because that's kind of cool. I thought you meant like he's just popping around for like you'd never see him, and today he's like allowing you to see him. Maybe I'm just projecting my family onto yours though. Sounds about right. Okay, I'm gonna do some green trees, I think. I don't know how well this is gonna go because I put so much media right here, but we'll try. And I really want to do a fence. I know there's not a fence. I just want to do one right here instead of a hedge. I'm not a big fan of hedges in real life. I'm not really big. I never want a hedge. Mine's always talking about getting if we have a house, like when we get a house, we'll put a hedge in the garden. I don't want a hedge. I just don't like them. Give me a fence any day of the week. Maybe it's because you can't see through them. Although saying that, birds like hedges and I like birds. So Kisho Lumi paints bright neons. That's cool. I think because I did think it was like Lumi, because the ones I have are called Lumi accent colors. So I thought maybe they were similar. Okay, this one is like just a little bit of a mess. I am a little bit all over the place, but we're gonna sort it out though next, I promise. I just want to finish this panel and then we'll worry about the next one next. Ah. And there's heaps and heaps of trees in front. I don't know if I want to paint them. Draw them, I mean. Do you combine acrylics in your mixed media paintings? Is it easy to go over acrylics or something like markers or neocolors? I think actually acrylics were the very first thing I got into when I started mixed media. So it was like acrylics with colored pencil over the top. So yeah, you definitely can. Sometimes the problem with acrylics is some of them are a little bit glossy. So if you do them really thick, it might be difficult to go over with certain materials. But you'll find that neocolor go over pretty much anything. Like neocolor, I mean, neocolors, they're not going to go over oil pastel. It's their nemesis. But they'll go over a lot of stuff. Right, I'm just going to finish the sky off with some white pastel. I find that white pastel really is the savior. Like, it'll fix anything. It'll make even a kind of chaotic image look cool. So we'll just put some on and hope for the best. It's just a messy panel, this one. It's like the warm-up panel. You gotta have a warm-up, right? Wow. Okay. Wow. All right, now we're gonna do our palette. We should have done this to begin with, honestly. I blame you guys for distracting me. I'm just gonna get this piece of paper out. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? Go back here and just look at the colors I used here because I really liked these colors. So I got this color, a white, obviously. I think I used this a little bit. This one. And maybe this one. I think that's all. I think that's all I used. I love how when I do this I always literally go for days. More and more colours. That's what we're going to use though. Lime. Yeah, Lumi. Oh, the ones I use. Oh, I didn't know that they were called Quiche. Because my ones, I didn't know they had a brand. That's cool though. Oh, sorry. I think I missed, I'm autistic and keep hitting the send button before I finish my sentences. I do that all the time. I think it's going to press return and go down to the next line and it sends. It's fine. Honestly, more to read makes me happy. So, this little one, neon yellow. Oh, forgot this colour. That's the most important. Can you see my colour combination? Come on, you can't. I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see everything. Let's have a look. Oh, yes, I used this ochre, which I really love. Green neocolor, blue neocolor, this reddish neocolor. I think that's all I used. It's just so much easier when you just get a smaller collection of colors. And then the grey, which I need to replace some of these pencils because they're getting so small now. And it's gotten so small I've lost it. Here it is. This little one. And maybe this one. And I think that's it. Maybe. Maybe that. I feel like that's it. Because see how like there's only a few colours in all of these? Yeah. And then these, obviously. I didn't use this once, so I'll put that away. This one and this one and this one. And I think that's all. Okay, we'll stop there. That's all we're going to use, okay? That one. That's it. Okay, so now we have our colours. So I'm just going to use these colours here, okay? So that... Oh, I forgot I actually had these. That's it. Labeem. Hi, Labeem. Hi, Nina. Making decisions about which brands or products to buy on a fixed budget is so excruciating. I have 100 things in my cart, but can only afford a couple each month. Decisions. Yes, it's very, very difficult. You know what you could do, which is what I think I kind of try to do a little bit, is if you want to try a new material, if you have like a colour palette that you really love, like say you have 6 colours that you really love and use a lot. Like for me, it would be like any kind of yellow that's like this, a green that's like this, you know, like I would just go through like an apricot. I know that I have like a dark grey and like a light blue. So for example, there was like 6 colours I really loved. You could try and just get not exact colours, but very similar across different materials. So if you know you love this, you could kind of get like this, and then you could try a Caran d'Ache luminance pencil, and then maybe you want to try like an oil pastel. And so when you're drawing, you'll be very cohesive in your colours, but you'll be able to try lots of different material and not spend too much money. I just thought of that just now, guys, and I think that's pretty smart of me, so thank you. You're welcome. Colour me a pink monkey. That is a fun name. All your materials look well loved. They are. I love them all. Each and every one of them until their demise, in which I have to look at this. Look how tiny this is. I'm still sharpening it. I'm gonna get my money's worth. Look. The other day I was sharpening it and it wouldn't, like, barely turns in the sharpener. Okay, so guys, if you just joined, we're just drawing some panels, but I was having like a lot of problems with the colors. I basically gave myself too much choice, so now we're just using a smaller set of colors, so it's going to be a lot easier. We're just using this. I know it looks like a lot, but it's not, I promise. And these 4 and these. It's very limited. Really love your bright colour palette. It's hard for me to pick flimsy colours when the view I'm sketching is very muted or beige grey looking. Yes. If you're doing like, I guess, like following reality. I don't live in reality, so, but that would be, you could also just do muted colours, like, or you could do like muted colours and one very bright colour. Does anyone remember what goes next? Was anyone listening earlier on when I was planning these out? I have a feeling I was going to do geese here and then the little house, right? So I'll do that, okay? Smush this up a little bit. Get this out the way. Okay, let's draw the geese first, and then we'll draw around them. So, this is for Wendy. If you want to get started on your Canadian birds challenge. And actually, you know, the one thing that is really difficult with having the material so small is it's really difficult to draw with them. Which I know you would think, April, that, you know, I would have guessed that, and I would have known that, you know, but it does make it actually quite difficult, and because you don't have any control over the pen. Is it fun? Yes. Is it frustrating sometimes? Yes. Am I going to change? No. Before you ask me to use a pencil extender, I have tried to use them in the past and I really didn't like them. So I actually gave a whole bunch away. So I think I have like 2 or 3 left, but I just don't like them. It's also more fun like this, you know? Like, what could be more fun than using the world's tiniest pencil? So many comments, guys. Are the Faber-Castell Polychromos and the Luminance similar? They are similar in the fact that they're both pencils. Let me get one. I quite like the Polychromos. They were my very first pencil set I got. They're a lot harder than the Luminance, and you can get a really lovely sharp point with them. I find that they don't go over things as much. Maybe that's just me. I haven't used them for a long time. So I think these are kind of similar colours. This one is a little bit darker. See how sharp that point gets? And it will stay that sharp for a while. They are really nice. I got them mine in a Black Friday sale years ago. Maybe like 5 years, 6 years ago now. I got all 300 of them. And I've used a lot of them, but I don't use a lot of the colours, a lot of the really bright reds and greens. I just really have a thing against Christmas colours. I don't know why. So I have a lot of them left, and it was after I bought that whole set that I stopped buying sets. Here we go. People know things about pencils. See, I just talk about my preference. I like the Luminance better, but some people know things about pencils. Like if one's oil, if one's wax. I don't know any of that stuff. I couldn't tell you what these are made of. All I know is that there's wood in there somewhere, but I couldn't tell you what they are. I honestly have no idea. I would feel like if it's oil based, it's softer, but I don't know. Who knows? Does anyone know? You'd use a needle nose pliers to hold on to those. That's a good idea. I don't have any. I mean, I'm sure we have some in the house, but I don't have any on me. Maybe for next week. Let's do a little eye here. Oh no, not drawing birds again. I actually have birds in the brain right now because I'm editing. Well, I'm filming and editing the Burb Fest video, hopefully out this week. Fingers crossed. And also I've been editing all the scans that I made of all the birds. And then I also want to make like the zine, and I want to make the stickers and stuff. So I literally have birds on the brain right now still. For now, so much colour palette is limited unless I do colourful animals like yours. I definitely want the Luminance pencils. The Luminance are so lovely. They're 100% my favourite. They are mean birds. No. They're just misunderstood. Of all the geese though, my favourite are the grey lag geese. And I didn't know what grey lag geese were until I started becoming a bird watcher. And they are my favourite geese. I think they are the most attractive geese as well. Don't tell the Canadians that though. I don't even know where grey lag geese are from originally. But I love them. Does anyone know what they're like? Do you guys want to see a picture of them? I'm going to bring it over here because I never know what my previously searched was, and I'm always a bit nervous. Grey lag geese. They're so pretty, guys. I think they're the geese that are in like books, like children's books. Let me get a picture of them. So not the brown ones. The brown ones are I think the brown ones are either male or the white ones are the winter. I think the white ones are the female ones. So you can get white ones and you can get the brown ones. So like, see, this one's white, this one's brown. And these were the geese. I don't know if you guys remember, if you've been like around for a while, you might remember there's this field that I went to, and I always used to take pictures of the geese. And there were 4 geese. There were 1 brown and 3 white. And I didn't know at the time, but they were grey lag geese. And for almost a whole year, 6 months maybe, there were 4. And then one of them went, there were only 3. And then another one went, there were only 2. Another's only 1. and I don't know where they went. I don't know, maybe they flew away, maybe they died, I'm not sure, but it was really sad when they kept like dwindling down in size, because they were really lovely geese. I mean, obviously we didn't have like a very close relationship. I just walked past them and said hi, and they just ignored me, but I felt like we had a connection, if that makes sense. Geese in general are scary. I've never been attacked by a goose. I've been attacked by a cow, and that was really terrifying, actually. Artie's here. Hi, Artie. Okay, Artie and Wendy having a private conversation. Swans are way meaner than geese, but there are some prisons that use geese as deterrents to escapees. That's crazy. Where? Maybe the geese that I really loved have gone away and now have like a prison guard job. They're just prowling the grounds. I'm trying to think of prison names, but I can't. All the prison names I can think of are from America. Like Alcatraz. And I don't even think Alcatraz is a prison anymore. Or Wentworth. And is Wentworth from Prison Break? San Quentin. Is that a prison? I'm just thinking of all the films I've watched. I live beside a field where hundreds of geese rest every night. Lots and lots of geese in the air over my house late afternoon and evening. That must be so noisy. I do love geese though. If I had to pick a favourite between geese and ducks, I would pick geese. I would pick geese, I think. There's a lot of lovely ducks around though. Brazilian prisons. Okay. Guantanamo Bay. Is that in America? Guantanamo Bay? I feel like that's in somewhere else. Who knows? Hopefully I'll never have to find out. We have black-bellied whistling ducks in our neighborhood. They're so cool and they actually do whistle. I haven't heard of those. The thing that makes me so sad is knowing that I will probably never be able to have the time or the money to travel to all the places I want to go, and I'll never be able to see all the birds in the world. Not in real life. I mean, obviously you wouldn't see all the birds in the world, but even the popular birds, like when I lived in New Zealand when I was a teenager, there would have been so many birds out there, so many amazing, beautiful tropical birds, or just like normal birds, you know, normal birds to that area. And I didn't care about birds when I was a teenager, and that just breaks my heart. I've got like oil pastel on my hand, and I think I'm smishing it. Alright, let's add a little bit of neon. We haven't done that yet. Can you guys see this okay? Should I zoom? Just realised how far away I am from the picture. The only problem is, also when you use really small material like this, is I am really close to the page, so you literally can't see what I'm doing half the time. I was like, look at this beautiful draw. I could be drawing anything right now. Okay, let's draw some little, I don't know what this is, reflection maybe. And a little bit of like this color, just for a little bit of a pop. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we've done the geese. And we can move on to the next one, which I think we're going to draw this little house here. So I'm just going to zoom if I can. The zoom on the Mac is so stupid because it's the opposite. It's like opposite day. You zoom in the opposite direction as you think you should. And also, I'm sorry, I don't know how to use a computer. I assume Guantanamo Bay is in Guantanamo Bay, but I always hear about it in films and assume it's an American prison. I thought it was in, like, South America. It's in Cuba, but it's American. Okay, that makes sense. I would love to go to Cuba. Ever since watching Dirty Dancing 2 Havana Nights, I have been really wanting to go to Cuba. I know that I said I was finished, but I found this colour down here and I'm drawn to it. Be finished. Let's draw this beautiful house. We're going to try that trick I told you about, where we're going to take a colour. Let's take blue, and we'll do the roof. We'll do the roof in that colour. So just like this. I'm going to kind of make it up a little bit. Can you see this okay? Yes. Excellent. That was a good film. Which was? Oh, Dirty Dancing 2 Havana Nights. I really liked that film. Yeah, it was fun. Dirty Dancing, obviously, still the best. Can't beat it, but I think it was a fun, like, sequel. Or fun, like, on its own film. And I think I want to do this in the background for the mountain. If I can fit it in. It's going to be only a little bit of the mountain. Like this. And then we'll do the house just in like a very nice simple line. See, can you see this when I draw? You can't. If I do this, but I can't draw like that. I actually can draw like that, so I lied. I lied, and actually this is much better. This is actually my preferred method of drawing from now on. Right. And then what we're going to do is take this colour, so the oil pastel, and go over the blue. So this will become the colour of the roof. Dog people are awesome. Dog people are awesome. Oh, Artie's dog people are awesome. Yes, they are. They are. Just watched Pride and Prejudice and Zombies last week. It was fun. Did close my eyes for the zombie bits. I watched that in the cinema when it came out, Artie. I remember watching it in the cinema and thinking, what did I just watch? I don't know if I liked it very much. And now we're going to take the toothpick, if I can find it. Here it is. And do the little trick here. And you get the nice blue coming through. It almost feels like being a kid again. But then I remember I have rent to pay. And it really takes me back to reality, which kind of sucks. But for a minute there, I can pretend that I'm a child. That I don't have any responsibilities in the world. All I have to do is my school homework and make sure I wash my hands before I eat dinner. And everything else is taken care of for me. Although, I don't know if I would have been playing with a chopstick or a toothpick when I was a child. So I do really like this. I just think it's almost too neat and detailed for me. I kind of prefer chaos over tidiness, but it is a fun one. Where did I put my white? Can anyone see the white pastel, guys? I've lost it. Where's it gone? This is the problem with having tiny art materials. Okay, well, we've lost the white pastel, and let me just check the floor. And when I check the floor, I always have to make sure I don't roll my chair back, just in case I crush it onto the carpet. I can imagine me doing that. It's not on the floor. I can't see it anywhere. I'm sure it will turn up. Another friend of mine said that I know about the book, not the film, has the best proposal scene of any Pride and Prejudice version. What, is it like they're fighting zombies off? Guys, I literally, it's not funny now, I've actually lost my white pastel. Oh no. That's really depressing. Oh, it's right here. I found it, guys. I found it. Panic over. Oh, guys, I'm not wearing this jumper again, honestly. To stream. It's nice during the day, but it's very annoying. The sleeves are so long. Do you use oil pastel over the Neocolor blue? Yes, I did. I used red Neocolor over blue. No, red Neopastel, but you can use any oil pastel over blue Neocolor. But you could probably use any other color. Like you could use another pencil, color pencil. You could probably use paint. Your shells look so neat. Thank you, Artie. Thank you so much for noticing my hard work. Look at this one here. It's empty because most of that's the thing. The problem with these IKEA shelves, they're too big. I need more of the inserts that make them half shelves, because you have some paints, but it's not like the paints are very tall. And then you what else are you gonna put at the top of the shelves? You can't put anything up there. I kind of want to do a red little knobbin here. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. Cool. Everyone's finished. Everyone's chatting away, which is nice. Let's do the drain pipes. I really love adding drain pipes to things. Like this. And there's one here as well. I don't think I'll add that one on though. I won't add that other roof on either. We'll just kind of leave it like that, I think. All right, let's pop the tree in. What color should we do the tree? I think we should do it... the one in the background. Maybe we should do it... I know what you guys are thinking. April, just do it green. It's clearly green, a green tree. I think we should do this. I think we should use this, actually. We haven't used this yet. Thought about getting the calyx, but then I wanted mine off the floor. What do you mean, Artie? You wanted yours off the floor? I have been researching floor desks all afternoon at work. Hashtag don't tell my boss. And I really want to get a floor desk. I've wanted one for ages, either something I can sit on like a coffee table, and I was just looking to start with just like a coffee table, but then I found these floor desks that you can get, and they have adjustable legs, so you can make them a little bit higher if you want, or they can be low on the floor. And I sit on the floor a lot. Like, I love sitting on the floor. When if we're sitting on the couch, I always have my legs crossed. Like, I find it the most comfortable to like sit with my legs crossed. And sitting on a desk all day is quite uncomfortable, like on the chair. I have a stand-up desk, but like standing and then sitting on a desk. Sometimes today I was just sitting on the floor because I had to get something. It was plugged into the back of my computer and I had to unplug it. And then I just was on the floor and I just thought I'll just stay on the floor. But the problem was my desk was like still above me. So at this point I was just answering. I was just like on Teams talking, like talking about a project. So I was on the floor and I was like moving the mouse with my hand, and then I was like typing like this, sitting on the floor. So probably ergonomically not the best, but I have seen people that they sit on the floor and they literally have like their computer, and it's amazing. I don't want it for work though, but I would love to do it for drawing, I think. So when we move ever, I think I might try and get a floor desk and have this desk too, obviously for streaming and things, but then just occasionally, you know, a few times a week, sit on the floor for like an hour. I think that would be so comfy. What do you guys think? Floor desk, yes or no? Would you be up for trying one, or have you tried one? Right, let's do this big old tree. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this because I just actually put pastel on here, but we'll try. I'm just going to make the tree up. I've become really bad at trees. I need to like actually get back to drawing trees again properly and like knowing how to draw them. Not just making random shapes up, because sometimes they don't come out very realistically. I know what you're thinking, April. Yes, because your work is so hyper realistic, but I want someone to look at it and think, yes, that's a tree, and not, wow, that's a giant spider throwing a dance party. You know. Do you have any art books? Art books you think we should check out? Probably. I can't think of any right now. I've got a whole bunch downstairs. Maybe I should do. Maybe I need to. You know what? I had this video idea for ages that I was going to do next week. Next month, I mean, hopefully. So let me put that on my list and I can talk about it then, okay? Do you mind if I do that? If I kind of put it on my list? I have a list on here for YouTube videos. Let me just... YouTube videos. Look how big my list is. So I'm going to pop it at the bottom. I'm not in order, don't worry. Art books. Because I wanted to do another children's book one. Because I have a lot more children's books now. And then I can do this with another idea I had. So that's cool. Yeah, if anyone else has any art books that you recommend, pop them in the chat though. And if I have it, I will pipe up and say, oh yes, that one. But right now I can't think of any. If I think of any in the next hour, I will let you know. There's hundreds, I'm sure. I'm just really, really bad at thinking on the spot, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, do you mean like a Japanese desk? Yes. Like a Japanese desk. Because I have been trying to get down on the floor more, like just up and down, like mobility, just like to keep, like to try and like feel a bit more youthful, if I'm honest. And I know that getting up and down is like very important when you're getting older and to keep kind of mobile. So I try and do it anyway, but I think having that option will make it even better. Like to have the option to have a desk. Yes, to floor desk. I'm on the floor a lot too. Yeah, I love it. Do you draw on the floor, Artie? How far does your standing desk go? It doesn't go down far enough. It doesn't go down far enough. I could probably get like a little stool and I wouldn't be on the floor, but I would be like closer. That might be, because also it's comfortable for me to sit like that, you know? It doesn't go down. I have seen this desk online that it goes from standing to the floor. So literally like you could be on the floor, but I already have it. I don't want to buy another desk. My backs and hips are too old for a floor desk. Wendy, that's why you should get one. Get up and down, move up and down. That's why people in like, you know, a lot of cultures where they're on the floor a lot, they're like so much more mobile and stuff. I've also just been watching Shogun all week. So also I'm just like watching people, like I'm watching the Japanese culture and I'm thinking, yes, they know what they're doing. I think they know what they're doing. Maybe try the lap desks on the floor. See, I sit on the floor a lot to do stuff like when I read, or sometimes if I have to go on, like when I was doing Burp Fest and I was going through and like sharing everyone's work, I would sit down here and do it rather than like on a couch or on my bed or on the desk. Would love a Monkey Mintaka video on your best art book recommendations. Okay, cool. I'm not probably like the best person. I do have books I do love reading, but yeah, there's probably people out there that would have better recommendations, but I can definitely share what I have and what I enjoy. I know there's for sure a couple of James Gurney ones that I love. Let me just do this hedge around here. I'm not a big fan of that colour. I don't think it matches any of these colours that I've done. But if I smush it in like this, maybe it'll work. And we're going to add the wall in here with our very thick neo colour. Which it's like the most unsharpened neo colour known to man. And I want to kind of do something here to hide the bottom of that tree. Like maybe we can just pretend there's a wall here and just hide it. And also we'll pretend that this goes round with the yellow line, like no parking, because that's kind of fun. And lastly, the sky, which I think I'll do this nice light blue colour. I went through a phase of considering no furniture, floor, seating, cheaper and good for mobility, but that it isn't that comfortable. Yeah, I think it's probably something you'd either have to have grown up with or be very, like, done it from kind of an early age. Otherwise, it does feel like a little bit unnatural. Especially to do it all the time. I think it's nice to have that option, though. I'm going for my white again. I've lost it again. I'm going to put some white in the trees here. So it's like a little bit of light coming through. Ta-da! We finished. One panel. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just faffing around now. Okay, now we're going to move on to this one, which, does anyone remember what I said I was going to draw here? Was it this picture here? Seems like a little bit ambitious, don't you think? We've done that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. I think it was this one, wasn't it? I don't know if it's because I'm Indian, we sit on the floor cross-legged, like yoga, lotus pose. See, I've just always done it ever since I was young. It's like the pose I'm the most comfortable in, the seat I'm most comfortable in. And maybe in the past life, maybe my body was used to doing that more, I guess. If you guys believe in past lives, I could have been, you know, I could have been a mouse. Who knows? Someone did tell me off for sitting in an unladylike position when I was at a picnic. That's funny. So someone's met, Janice is, hi Janice, by the way. Janice is recommending Omar Wynn. I haven't heard of her, and I'm just joking. Can you imagine if I was like, who's that? No, maybe some people haven't heard of Omar. She's really awesome. She's a really cool artist. And she's got a YouTube channel, and she does heaps of Skillshare courses, which I don't take because I'm I don't like Skillshare. I didn't know she had a book though. That's cool. And I don't know who Danny Gregory is either. I got Picture Book Makers. Yes, Artie, that's the one I want. The one with John Classen on the front. I should clarify art instruction books. I was thinking any books on mixed media techniques. Oh, I don't think I have any of those. I have a really cool one that I bought just recently called Make Ink, but I haven't read it yet. Katie Moody has a new book. Yep, she sure does. Out now, isn't it? Or is it out this week? Okay, let's do this sky. What's the time? It's 8:30. Do you think we can bust through these and get another page done? Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't really have any art instruction books, if I'm honest. I have books that are kind of like about creativity. So maybe kind of like ideas for what you can do. But I don't think I have any books that are do this, then this, then this. Or like try this technique, then this technique. I tend to like more kind of books about, or courses about creativity, or kind of broader things like sketchbooking, or rather than like one specific technique. What are those chunky pens? Oh, Rosie, hello. These ones, these are Pintor Pilot pens. All right. Let's have a look. I really love that. I really love the colours of the hills in winter. So I'm gonna go in and with this Neo colour and just pretend that it's the whole hill and there's no trees on it and there's no snow on it either. I have some of those, but I think they have a different nib. Oh, like a thin nib. These ones have like a thicker. Yeah, I love a thick nib. These are my favourite ones. 15 centimetres. 15 millimetres. 15 inches would be a very big nib. Probably even too big to handle, I'd say. How are you, Rosie? Literally haven't heard and or spoken to you in so long. How's everything going? Are you still, you're still like doing all your board game stuff, right? I think sometimes you used to pop on my TikTok, but now my TikTok is just, it's just full of stuff that I'm not really that interested in, and it's actually quite annoying. I'm good, busy, board gamey. I keep saying to Martin that we should have board game nights, but then we don't. It's kind of sad. I don't know, I love board games, or do I? Do I love the idea of board games? I think more than the actual act of playing a board game. I think that is my problem. Is that I want to be a person who plays board games and enjoys it, but in reality, I kind of get bored. I think maybe it's my attention span. Oh, I did get Wingspan. Yeah, I played it once. It was fun. It was fun. I think also the problem is we don't play them enough. So then we forget the rules, and then every time you go to play again, you have to spend 45 minutes just learning how the game works. And maybe that's why I find it kind of boring now. I just don't have time either anymore. There's so much things I'd love to do. I meant to ask, what was the Sticky Things game you played, April? I meant to get it and forgot. Oh, I forgot. Sticky Things. Maybe Rosie knows. It's a game like there's these little balls and they all stick to each other, and it's kind of like Jenga, and you pull. Oh, Fuzzies. It's called. I love it when I remember something as I'm explaining it. It's called Fuzzies. Yeah. The Fuzzies. Oh, okay. The expert comes in, corrects me. I should go back on TikTok. Actually, I don't know. Sometimes I go on there and I think why I stopped posting videos as well. I wanted to like do daily posting, and I was doing really well in January. And this is what happened last year. I started posting to TikTok every day in January, and then I got like super burnt out and stopped. And I did the same. The problem is because I was posting reels to Instagram for the birds, which is fine. I put music on them, but for TikTok I was doing like voiceover, and I prefer doing voiceover because I don't know, I find music kind of just boring to listen to if I was just watching a video. But the actual doing the voiceover, sometimes I just didn't know what to say, and there's only so many times you can say I'm drawing a bird today. So I always was trying to be like funny, like come up with silly things, and sometimes it was just rambling. So I kind of stopped. I should get back into it though. It was fun. I do like TikTok. Alright, I'm gonna do this neon, which I know is kind of crazy, but it's like, it's meant to represent, this is where the light is, even though I don't think there's any light in this picture at all. But it's kind of like, if there was light, this would be where the light was hitting. And I like smushing. I mean, I don't like it. I'm not like a super fan of it, but I kind of like it when it smushes into the other materials and kind of pulls it. It's kind of fun. All right, the only problem is the houses are going to be quite tricky to do, I think. It's good though. With dog hair, it's a bit gross when they fall on the floor, I bet. I love scripting a voiceover. Oh, I could never script a voiceover. I find voiceovers so awkward as they are. The fact that I would have to read something out and try and sound natural, I couldn't do it. I don't script any of my YouTube videos out either, which may come as a surprise to a lot of you because you're thinking, but they're so professional, April. I know. I actually don't. I've never scripted anything. Sometimes I write notes of what I want to talk about. I think this color is kind of similar. This green, and you can kind of I want to dip my finger. Normally I lick my finger, but that'd be kind of gross to do on stream, so I won't. Even though I really want to. I'll just use my pen, my paintbrush. It's for my niece and they have a cat. Oh. It should be fine. I say a lot. I say a lot too, actually. I do say a lot. I don't care though. I used to cut all my arms out, but I do cut a lot. I do cut some of them out actually now, but I leave a lot of them in. And the thing I cut out is I hate the sound that your voice makes. Sometimes it like makes a, you know, like when your tongue goes to the top of your mouth, that noise really, I don't know why it triggers me, something in me, and I always cut that out if that ever happens in one of my videos. I also ramble a lot, which I know probably is surprising for a lot of you, but I cut out so much from my videos where I just am rambling. I was joking, guys. I know it's not surprising for anyone. I'm not a big fan of this colour I've used here, but I should have used like a grey instead or something. I find doing big landscapes like this really difficult just because there's so much. There's just so much to draw, like to try and get. So they normally turn out a little bit abstract. I cut all my... Wait, someone who coaches for TED Talks told me to swallow every time I want to say How do you know you're going to say though, is the question. I guess it's like a thinking thing. See, then if I did that, I'd have to cut out all my swallows because I don't think I'd like that either. Alright, let's do the little houses if we can. They're so tiny, but we're going to try our best. You can just about see it on the video. And I'm just making them up because they're too small to look at. Guys, if you want to know where these are, this is in Grasmere in the Lake District. So this is one of our most recent walks, and I've actually drawn this view a bunch before. Maybe not this view, but I've drawn that row of houses quite a lot from different angles. It's just so cool. Like the houses with the mountains behind is such a nice view, like you can't resist. I have so many photos probably of that row. When we first moved here, and one of our first walks was in this area, and I told Martin, if we could live anywhere, I would want to live here. And I think I still would pick to live in Grasmere if I could. It's kind of out of the way and it's a little bit touristy, but it's like so central to everything. I think it would be such a cool place to live. Scripting a 1-minute video stops me spending ages having to piece my ramble together. That's true. I do spend a lot of time sometimes re-recording stuff. I don't know. I kind of like thinking things on the fly though. It's kind of like where the most, like the funniest things sometimes come from. Cause I'm not like, I like to try and be entertaining, and I find that, I mean, I'm not like a comedian, you know. I just try and say things I think are funny, but I feel like if I was gonna write that out, like, then you'd be trying to be like a joke writer rather than just being yourself. That's just for me though. I don't do anything I'm not really, because I think for your stuff you need to be informative, and I'm not. I mean, someone asked me earlier what the difference was between 2 pencils, and I couldn't even answer that very well. So it is a Thursday night though, guys, and it is quite late. Please keep that in mind before you send any mail to my agent, to my comedic agent, I mean. Where's a good colour for the tree is my question. I might have to bring out another Neopastel here, guys. Because I kind of want to put this tree on the side, but I'm going to draw it like over here. And I'm going to draw it completely not looking like it's like the tree from the picture. I can hear Martin downstairs talking to someone, but I don't know what he's doing. I feel like maybe he's playing Oculus. He could be playing, sometimes he plays Oculus with his friends. He plays golf, which he says is fun. I don't believe him, but he does say it's fun. Your ramblings are informative. I like to listen to your recorded lives while I'm cooking. I learn a lot from your ramblings. Thank you. I'm glad that something comes out. I figured if I just say enough words, eventually I'll make sense. Like something will come from it, you know? The puns and wordplay, I can't do that on cue. Yeah, it's kind of tough because you would feel like you sound cheesy, right? If you like were to try and make something and then try to speak it as if you're being authentic, as if it's like coming naturally. That's what I would feel like. I can't explain a game on the fly. I can't explain a game even if you give me an hour, Rosie. Alright, what do we think of this tree? Do we think it was a mistake? Or are we into it? I think it's probably not dark enough. But I actually don't have a darker colour than that. That's like the darkest Neopastel I have. I have this one. Maybe this one's darker. Yeah, see, this page isn't as good as the other one I did. But I always say that the stuff I make on live streams never turns out as good. It's kind of just a place to chill out and chat with everyone. And catch up. And just have fun. And just relax. And make a mess. And work on my comedy routine. 10 out of 10 tree. Thanks, Rosie. Hey, do you draw anymore? Do you like do art anymore? Or are you just kind of like 100% board games now? Okay. How's everyone else doing, by the way? If you're drawing, what are you... I don't know if I asked at the start. What's everyone doing? Is everyone drawing? Or are you just kind of chilling out tonight? Okay, I think this is too much pastel. I just feel like it needs a thicker trunk. There we go, that's better. I like that better. Let's do some like grass or something, I don't know. And then I think we're done. Maybe just some lighter this in the sky. There we go. Perfect. I'm playing Fortnite and just watching this in the background. That's cool. I used to play Minecraft and do like similar. Like I'd either watch a YouTube video or I'd watch someone stream. It was actually kind of fun. Sometimes I would watch people stream Minecraft while I was playing Minecraft. And that sometimes was a little bit confusing. Oh, guys, if you guys are gamers and you're kind of like... I don't want to say old, but if you enjoy classic games, did anyone hear about how they're bringing out Sims and Sims 2? Like it's not like a re-release. It's just they're just bringing it out so it's easier to play on modern PCs. I'm very tempted to pick it up, but I told Martin. I said, Martin, I told Martin because he used to love Sims 2. I was like, Martin, I can't buy it because I'm doing a low buy. I was like, I can't get it because I'm doing a low buy, but I really want to play it. And then Martin said, well, I wouldn't mind playing it. So how about I get it and then you can play it when I'm not playing it, because we're like on the family plan on Steam, so we share our games with each other. That's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. Now, unfortunately, that won't work for art materials, because as much as I've tried, he's just not interested in buying me art materials. So unfortunately, I can't like get any freebies with that, but I can get Sims. You got to take what you can, you know, in this day. Annie has to go. Bye, Annie. I hope you have a lovely night. Could you darken the tree with pencil? I probably couldn't, because the problem is this is oil pastel. So if I was to try and go over, it would just it would probably not do anything. It would either rub it away or, yeah, see, it's not really affecting it. Oil pastel's tricky one. It's okay though. I think this is fine. The thing I try to do is lighten the area around the tree, and then it kind of pops it out a little bit. Like that. Yeah, this page is a lot messier than the other page. Like, I feel like this is... Oh, I'm zoomed in so much, my god. I feel like these are way more cohesive. I think also because I was using brighter colours, like here. A lot of brighter colours. I don't know why I've gone so dark suddenly. I mean, it's not terrible. Should we move on? I know it's 20 to 9. We got some time, haven't we? You guys will stay and hang out with me, right? Oh, sorry, my sleeves are so annoying. Guys, remind me never to wear this jumper on stream again, okay? If I wear this again next week, tell me to go change. I'm getting tired of doing the same characters over and over. Oh, Wendy, sorry, I missed your first one. You're working on children's book illustrations. That's so cool, Wendy. I remember you said that last week or maybe the week before, but that's so fun. I didn't even know you were doing that. I thought maybe you were like digging into the graphic design like you used to be doing, but that's so cool. Can you talk about it, or is it kind of like hush hush right now? I'm making pudding. Oh, that sounds good. What flavour? Or is it like you're making... I don't know. If you're American, you'll be making a pudding, right? Like I'm making pudding. But if you're from the UK and you're saying I'm making pudding, you could also mean I'm making dessert, which is like, you could be making anything. Yeah. Drew does that. Watches streamers while playing. Does he watch the same games? Because it's very confusing sometimes. Nina's painting. I've never used oil pastels, so now I know. Brilliant. Which oil pastels do you use? I have, currently I'm using the Neo Colors, which are Caran d'Ache. No, sorry, Neo Pastels. I always get those two mixed up. These guys. I do have some other oil pastels though that I really like. I have one called Del Green. You can kind of see it actually. No, you can't. In here, okay, so here, the green box is Del Green, and the one above is Pablo. Is it Pablo? It's another brand. I've only used it once. I want to use... I'm gonna go use them more though, because... Yeah, I'm gonna go through all of my art materials this year. Pudding, not dessert. Yes, nice. You're famous now. Who's famous? Oh, I saw Birdfest and it was awesome. I'm famous. I'm not that famous, but thank you. I'm more famous than I was a year ago. I wouldn't say I was famous, but I would take any compliments and appreciate them. So thank you. I can't say too much yet. I'll post when I can. Okay, yes, I understand. That was like what I was like in the book I was doing. I couldn't really talk about it. I'm actually still working on it. I'm hearing back from the author at the weekend apparently, so we shall see what she says. Okay, so now, if we remember correctly, what were we doing first? This is the graveyard. This, Snowdrops, April, Robin. Okay. Let's draw this little robin. I just want to see what this bird looks like here. Okay, it's a very cute little bird. We'll draw the robin the same. Try and make him cute. Maybe we'll draw the robin on the big one actually, so we can draw him a bit bigger. No, we'll draw him on the little one. Or the big one? No, we'll draw him on the big one, I think. Because he's quite no, he's not fat. He's plump. He's a nice, plump, chunky little boy. Don't want to give him any body issues. Okay, so for the red, I'm actually gonna use this pink because I just want to. I was trying to think up like a really nice way of because the colors and the lightness, but it's just because I want a pink robin, I think. English robins look plumper than US ones. Yeah, I think they are probably one of our roundest birds. You can get kind of, not skinny robins, but you can get like more slender or kind of like taller robins. But most of them are pretty chunky. They're very cute. I'm obsessed with one bird in particular. Hi the chicken. Hi the chicken. What kind of chicken is he? I'm not sure. Who is that? Who is Hi? Is that a cartoon character? We did one chicken. Oh. Do you know chicken from Birdfest? We did one chicken from Birdfest. Hi from Moana. Oh, I didn't know. Someone said that the chicken looked like Hi. And I was confused about what that was. Where's the chicken? Chicken? Yeah. These chickens. I don't know the chicken from Moana though. Oh, I forgot what bird it was. They didn't say my chicken looked like. They said another bird that I did looked like Hi from, and I didn't know what Hi was. I looked him up, and he was a cutie. Hi the rooster. He's a rooster. Looks like it's just a regular old chicken. Yeah, he's a rooster, like a bantam. Maybe. Yeah, this bird is flipping cute. Look at him. Very cute. I haven't actually seen Moana. It's like, hey. Okay. Regular chicken. You had it here first. Yeah, I think they're just like a rooster. Like we had bantam hens when I was younger, and the roosters looked kind of like that. So in my head, that's what they are. I don't know if this is the problem with these Pintor pens, is they're very wet. I think it's dried now though. Oh no. Okay. I think the red needs more red. I don't think it's, like, the pink is nice, but I think it needs more red. Like darker. It's not very bright. We had buff Orpington bantams. The rooster was a riot. We actually never had a rooster. I think maybe it's just because of the colouring reminds me of that, but we actually never had roosters. We only ever had chickens, and they were lovely. We had chickens twice in my life, and I loved, like, I would love chickens, although now actually I think I would prefer ducks now. I've heard a lot about ducks and how ducks are like not better than chickens, but like maybe if you're gonna have a bird as a pet or like in your garden, the ducks would be, I don't know why. Maybe it's because they don't eat like your crops, or maybe they're better for like fertilization or something. I'm not sure why. But I also think they're just so flipping cute. The long ducks with the long white. They're almost like geese, but they're ducks. There's someone on TikTok that I don't know if you guys know this, the person on TikTok, she's got like this really cute cottagecore garden, and she has ducks, and they're so cute. And she does like my garden through the seasons. If anyone knows her. Christian, bye Christian. See you next week. Yeah, this chicken looks like he's got kind of like a very strange hairdo going on right now. And it's also not a chicken, it's a rooster. And it's not a rooster, it's a robin. You can tell I'm getting tired. It always gets to this time of the day, this time of the stream. It's like 2 hours in where I get like exhausted from talking. And I don't start to make much sense anymore. So this is your first time. This is completely normal. Please don't adjust your sets, your computers. This is just me. This is just ordinary. The rambling will continue until I don't make any sense anymore. And then I'll say goodbye and we'll all go home. That's normally how it works. But I think I've got another half an hour left in me. So we can finish this page. I don't know if we're going to finish this page, guys. I'm not feeling that, what's the word? Confident about it right now. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Yes, that's what we needed. This colour, perfect. This rooster, and it's also not a rooster, it's a robin. This robin looks crazed. Doesn't look cute. Anna Marie. Hi, Anna Maria. Oh, Anna Maria, sorry. Anna Maria. Hello from Italy. Hello. Ducks eat slugs. We have slugs in our kitchen. Don't know where they're coming from, guys, but sometimes we'll just come into the kitchen in the morning and there'll just be slug climbing the oven, or there'll be like slug trails across. They're coming into the kitchen somehow, and we haven't seen them for a while now, but it's kind of gross. One time I cooked dinner in the oven, and I'm sorry, but this is kind of like TMI, but I found a burnt dead slug on the oven door when I went to get the stuff out of the oven, because I guess the slug had like crawled into the oven, and I either didn't know or he had died in there, and it wasn't pleasant, guys. So maybe I do need ducks. I mean, probably should sort out the slug problem and not just like bring ducks into the kitchen to like sort out that, but I'm not ruling out that situation. Let's have a look. People are chatting. The rambling continues even when you don't make sense. It's true. Can't stop, won't stop is my motto. Let's do this nice blue. I don't think we've done this blue yet, and I love this blue. Do you have damp? We do. We have a lot of damp. This isn't our house. We're renting, and hopefully we're going to be moving in the next few months. But yeah, it's a problem that we've had to deal with. We have tried everything. We've tried, I mean, I don't know if we've tried everything. We've tried a lot of stuff. We tried, we've got one of those things that suck the moisture out of the air. If you guys know those things, what are they called? Dehumidifiers. We got heating, obviously. We tried different it's actually, we have black mold as well, and we have to clean it every like month or so, like do a really deep scrub to get rid of it. It's in the pantry, it's on the wall in the lounge, it's like downstairs mainly. We think that the floorboards may be kind of rotten and damp's coming up through them, because when you're in the kitchen and you're not wearing slippers or shoes, you can feel like the damp. It's not wet, but it's like cold and damp through your socks. The house is really old. Not that old. I think it was built 60 years ago, but I don't think it was cared for very well. But we know that we're moving, so we're just kind of like hanging on. Hanging on. It's not that bad. I'm making it sound worse than it is. Dehumidifier, that's the one, Artie, thank you. I had slugs in our old place. Yeah, they're gross. Molotov versus Posca. Molotov. Do I need to give an explanation, or can I just say Molotov? Or Molotov? I never know how to pronounce it. Let's do a little yellow here. And I think I'm gonna draw this guy on a branch, maybe. I'm trying to find the right colour. Maybe he's on a branch, not a fence. Perfect. How is your salt? It's good. We've got 3 types right now. We got this regular old table salt. Then we also have like a fancy one that you put in a grinder and you grind it. And then we've also got one that's got extra iodine in, because they don't put iodine in the salt in the UK, and it's good for you to have a little bit in your diet. So use that sometimes. I'm not gonna... Damp affects your salt. Oh, you mean like how is it? Yeah, it does get damp, but also we don't have an extractor in the oven, in the kitchen. And now that I'm talking about it, it's all making sense. We don't have an extractor in the kitchen. So when we have the oven on, or like when I'm steaming anything, sometimes when I have the Instant Pot on, it gets very, very steamy. And if the salt's near it, it gets damp. But normally if it's in the cupboard, it's fine if it's just in the cupboard. The slugs are like, what a hospitable home you've made for me. I remember watching Australian news about homes getting overrun by millions of poisonous spiders because of some sort of flood. Oh, that sounds... Yeah, I couldn't do that. I'm not a big fan of spiders. Molotov, like Molotov cocktail. Can you imagine? That would be a very dangerous way of drawing. Like, should I use my Posca pens today or just draw with this Molotov cocktail? Molotov cocktail. I don't know anymore. I loosen the plot, guys. I love Molotov. I love them. Liquitex and Molotov. I actually have Posca pens. They are somewhere. I don't know where they are. They could be anywhere, to be honest. I feel like they were here, but maybe I moved them. I don't use them much, as you can tell. I don't like them. I think the reason why I don't like them is the nib, the round nib. I'm not a fan. Yeah, the spider situation, I'm not a fan of that either. And also, I can't remember what country it was in, but did you guys see the news about like all the spiders that are basically descending? I think it was in South America somewhere, like descending onto this village, and they were basically like, it was raining down with baby spiders. Oh, I don't want to think about it. Do the Molotov have the blobby problem? Not that I've noticed. No. Not that I've noticed. Even the Liquitex either. Sometimes when it's very, very, if you push really hard and it's very like a full of ink, I have had them blob out, but I find that the Posca pens pill the page more. I don't know if it's because the nib's made from a different type of fibre than the Liquitex or the Molotov. I'm not sure, but yeah, I would prefer not to use Posca over other pens. The Liquitex leaks the most, really, Artie. I haven't found that. The Robin is googling out over the thought of all these yummy slugs. He must be. I don't know why I keep drawing this, because I finished this one now. I don't want to draw on it anymore. Okay, goodbye, Robin. It's been fun. A little April, she's so cute. If anyone's just joined and you're wondering what the heck I'm drawing, by the way, I'm literally just drawing stuff from the last like 2 weeks of my life. Just things that I found, things that I've taken photos of. So it's not like anything cohesive. It's almost like a little diary, I guess, like a little journal. And it's just fun. This is me when I was about 8 or 10. And I think I was visiting my dad. My dad was one of the first people that had like computers, because he basically was IT, like learned IT, information technology. And then he had a job in Durban in South Africa where he was in control of like the people that managed the traffic lights. So he knew a lot of, I think he must have been super into computers, I guess, because this is me next to a computer, and I don't know why I'm posing next to a computer. And I don't know what that ribbon is on me either. I've got like a ribbon on me. I don't know what that is. And this is, I actually used to wear glasses. So I know I'm wearing glasses now, but for a long time I didn't wear glasses because when I was younger, I hated wearing them, I guess, as a kid. And I would lose them a lot, and I would purposely leave them places, leave them at school. And my mum, I think she, after like 5 or 6 pairs, she just couldn't afford it anymore. She just got so sick of me losing them on purpose that she was like, well, I guess you're not wearing glasses anymore, April. And then I literally didn't wear glasses until I was in my late 20s, and I started getting headaches. And I went to the optometrist, and they were like, yeah, you should have been wearing glasses your whole life. So, yeah, but to look at this photo, you would think that I was wearing glasses my whole life. Martin said that I should get clear glasses like this next time I replace mine, which I might do because I think they're kind of fun. So 80s. Did you do the hourly Draw Your Life day, the comic day? I didn't. I really wanted to. Can you zoom in on what the award says? I think it's not an award. I think it looks like a business. It might even be the business that, like, it may have been the job that my dad was at, because it says S-A, it says A-L, I don't know what it is, to be honest. I didn't do the hourly comic day. I really wanted to, though. It's funny because I actually got an email reminder from myself that I had made last year to do it. Maybe like 2 or 3 days before, I got this email, and it was like, reminder, hourly comic book day, February the 1st. And I was really behind on stuff. Like, I had to spend all weekend writing for a book I'm doing. So I actually spent all weekend writing, and I didn't have time to do it. If I had, it would have been like 9 a.m. writing, 10 a.m. writing, 11 a.m. writing, 12 a.m. nervous breakdown. Regretting every decision in my life that's ever led up to this. 1 p.m. lunch. Yeah, it wouldn't have been very interesting. But I did see some cool ones online. I'm definitely going to try and do it next year. Who else did it? Did anyone do it? I don't know if anyone's here that did it. I actually didn't see many online. Maybe I just don't follow a lot of people that do it. Oh, look at your big old nose, April. It hasn't changed, has it? I wonder if my one eyebrow is taller than the other here. Trying to find the right colours, but it's hard when you have you kind of have a limited colour selection. I didn't mean to draw my nose that big. Oh, I'm not even showing the sketchbook on the page, sorry. There we go. That's better. I hated my glasses as a kid, but I was too afraid of my grandma to lose them. Was your grandma really strict? Your background really shows off that pretty bird. Has a what the fudge? I don't know who's watching. Look on its face. Do you have your ears pierced? Yeah, I have my ears pierced. My mum told me I had my ears pierced when I was 6 months old. I don't know how much to believe her. I don't know who would pierce the ears of a 6-month-old, but that's what my mum has said my whole life. So I actually had my ears pierced twice, because when I was a teen, I got my double piercing, but I actually can't stand wearing earrings. So I love earrings. I actually have so many earrings. I went through this one phase where I bought earrings like all the time, saying that I would wear them, and then I just never have. I wear them sometimes, but I feel weird in them. I feel like it's not me, it's someone else that's taken over my body. The same way that if I was to wear like mascara now, I would feel like I'm way overdressed and everyone's just staring at me like, what is she doing? Yeah, so it's just one of those things I think you just have to get used to. Where's my sharpener gone? It's an Indian tradition to pierce ears before 1 year old. Oh, okay. So maybe people do that. Yeah, my mum basically said that she wanted my ears. I love it how it was like, I don't care what you want, April. You're a baby. I will do this to you and you have no choice in the matter. But she basically was like, I wanted your ears pierced, and I thought that if you did it when you were younger, it wouldn't be as painful, like you wouldn't remember it. Was her thinking on the matter, which I guess like makes sense. But yeah, I do have heaps of earrings. I wore earrings the other day actually. I just wanted to like try and dress up a little bit, and when I say dress up, I mean literally get out of my pajamas for work. Put clean clothes on. I like hair dried my hair so it didn't look crazy, and I put earrings on, and I felt so weird. I was like, why am I what's happening? I haven't looked this presentable since 2018. Yeah. Okay, I don't know quite what I've done here with my hair, and also my nose is like absolutely gigantic, but not a problem, not a problem. Oh, hi Katie. Katie is here, everyone. We have to announce Katie when she arrives. Katie, are you surprised that I'm still here? You probably thought I'd be gone by now, right? I want to put red behind me, but I don't have a red. I just have this colour, which I guess would work. I have no piercings, but I do wear glasses chains. Glasses chains? That's like chains that hang from your glasses. My meeting took forever. Hope it went well though. Sometimes when the page is too far away from me, I get really annoyed. And actually sometimes I will just do this. But you can't see that if I do that. Artie's going to sort the dog out. Okay. I love seeing pictures of people as children. I need to try to draw some of mine. Yeah, it's fun. These are like the only ones I have. It's because all of my stuff is just gone now. I was a cute kid as well. I don't know where it all went wrong. I want to do the glasses, but I don't know what to do them in because I've used that colour. I mean, they're kind of clear, but I don't know what colour would go over my face here. Maybe I'll just try blue. Alright, well, that's a look. I think I liked it better. better without the glasses. Zoom in on that. It's a look. It's not any look should we try and fix it, guys? Okay, we're gonna try and fix it. We fixed something earlier on in the stream, so if you were here for that, you know. But if not, like, don't worry. Like, don't be alarmed by what you're seeing. I'm sure it's gonna be okay. Like, I don't know for certain, but like, I have a good feeling about it. Okay. We'll just get rid of as much as we can, like this. I mean, it's kind of being very stubborn and staying behind. And then I think I'm just gonna go over my face again with this. Can be really drastic sometimes. It's not erasing, my face is still there. I love this little pot in the corner. I want to do this little pot plant because I love how like spotty it is. What about a white shine? Sometimes the problem is things are too small, and I'm not very good with small detail. I actually kind of feel like using my A3 sketchbook soon, once I get rid of this one, which is, I've only got that many pages left, so it won't take long. Cool, I like that. That little plant, it's very cute. We'll come back to my face in a second. Let's move on to the snowdrops, which I think I'm going to be super fast with this, actually. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to try something. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. So this is the Inktense pencil. And then we're going to smush them together and see if it works. Kind of works. I thought this this marker pen would not dry as fast, but it's dried quite fast. But yeah, it's kind of fun. And then while things are still wet, we could even draw this on like this. So I'm just doing a representation of the snowdrops. I'm not doing I might have to finish soon, guys. I think I might have to finish soon. I might have to finish the last 3 panels on my own, I'm sorry. Because I'm kind of losing the plot a little bit. And I'm like rushing through things, which I know is always a sign I need to finish. Where do you buy your pens from? I think mainly from Jackson's, actually. Mainly from Jackson's, yeah. I pretty much buy everything from Jackson's. Unless they don't have it, and then I'll look other places. But I always go to Jackson's first. But yeah, I'm just going to finish this one, and then I'll fix my face up. And then I'm going to go, because I'm quite tired now. It's 9:13. I don't know what time it is for everyone else here. And I would go downstairs and watch something, but I think Martin's playing PlayStation. So I'll probably just read, get in bed and read. I've been reading a new book at the moment. It's called something. I don't remember the name of it, but it's, let me see if I can find it. It's like the book of Joe Nothing. Joe Nothing book. Joe Nothing's Guide to Life is what it's called. This one here, if anyone's read it. This one, Joe Nothing's Guide to Life. I only started reading it last night. It's maybe got like, I don't know, maybe like 10 chapters in. The chapters are quite short. It's quite good though. I enjoyed it. They don't have the pin tour. Oh yes, the pin tour. Maybe Cass Art have the pin tour. I can't remember where I got them from now. 4:13 is that AM or PM? I'm guessing PM, right? Wow, Nina, it's almost midnight where you are. And Asana's gone. Asana, I'm not far behind you. I'm actually going to finish right now. Let me just finish up the little face here. Oh, you know what would be fun? Little cheeks. So cute. Basically just drawn over the face, but I just didn't like those glasses. And I also didn't like the nose. So I might try and do like a different nose. Yes, I like a little clown now. Like a little clown. Lovely. And I'm going to do grey glasses. And like a little round glasses. I don't think this is bad. This is better, I think. I mean, it's kind of a mess because of all the colouring in, like colouring over stuff I've done, but... Okay, no, that was a bad idea, April. That was too much pink. Alrighty, okay. I think we finished now. Do a little eyebrow, another little eyebrow. Do you guys like this face better or the other face that I did? Okay, cool. So guys, this is all I'm gonna do. If I zoom out, I know that I didn't finish the whole page, but actually I feel like panels take so long to do. Compared to if I had just done a full page spread, we would have been finished a long time ago. So I'll probably finish these by myself, the cemetery. Then next week we're going to do, oh, I'll tell you what we're doing next week actually. I was going to do my 10K celebration stream, which as I said I was going to do at the end of last year. So it's for getting 10K on YouTube, which is so cool. And so it's going to be like a Q&A. Mixed with, so just in case no one asks me any questions, mixed with tell me what to draw. So it's like you tell me prompts to draw, okay? So it can be like a camel riding a bicycle with an ice cream, or it could be, you know, something nice like a duck or like a cat eating a banana. I don't know, but just try and think of like nothing too mean, okay? And that's what we're going to do next week. So pop in for that one. It should be a lot of fun. Think of a question if you like. Maybe not something, if you think this question would make a great YouTube video, it's probably too long of an answer. I wouldn't be able to answer it. Yeah, that's all guys. Nearly at 11K, yay! So it's going to be the 10K/11K celebration. We'll see if I'm there next week. I begin at 7, Linda. 7 p.m. UK time, GMT. So I don't know what time that'll be for you, but you said it's 4 o'clock for you now. So I'm guessing 3, 2, 1 maybe? No, 2. Alright guys, so that's all. I'm sorry I couldn't finish. I did get a little bit ahead of myself. I gave myself too much, didn't I, to do. But it was fun chatting with you. You always were so good at going to bed at a good time. Yes, I'm definitely going to bed now. I get up at 6:30 though, so I don't know what time you get up, Rosie. You're probably going to tell me you get up at 5 now, aren't you? Alright, so we'll see you guys around. Hopefully have a video out this week on YouTube, but no promises, guys. But hopefully. And if not, I'll see you around the internet. Right, bye.